impromptu video during the Bucs-Jaguars game then, because the Bucs are releasing Randy Gregory. That's interesting news. Apparently, Rondé Barber just said it on the broadcast. I can't hear it because I don't watch stuff, or I don't listen to stuff during the game, but, you know, man, like, that's not surprising. That's not surprising that Randy Gregory is going to get released. He hasn't been here. He hasn't been here at all. I mean, what? I don't really know what he expected. He's been holding out for weeks and weeks and weeks. He didn't show up to any of the mini camps, didn't show up to training camp. They've given him enough time, right? They've given him enough time. I'm going to be curious to see if Randy Gregory ends up on another team this season. I would have to assume not. And that also makes me consider, I wonder if the Bucs will bring in a new veteran pass rusher. I made a whole thing talking about Yannick Ngakoue. I wonder if that's a possibility now, or if they're just going to go with the guys that they have. I wonder about that, because, I mean, look, like, we've talked about it, like, how veteran, you know, player is a bit of a need here for the Bucs. And it just having some type of veteran leader in that locker room. Does this mean they bring in a Yannick Ngakoue? Does this mean they bring in like a Tyus Bowser? I don't know. It's possible. Maybe, probably, possibly. But yeah, man, it's not surprising to see them cut Gregory. I'm just curious now as to what the next moves are going to be, right? Because it's not surprising, one, because Gregory, again, did not do anything for the Bucs. He didn't show up. And look, I mean, like, obviously you don't wish anything bad on a guy, on a player, like, who loses their job, but, like, not even kind of, it is self-inflicted. He had no contact with the team. He's in the middle of a lawsuit with the NFL right now. It just seems like he might not have wanted to play this season. He may be content with just sitting this year out. I mean, if you're suing the NFL and then you're not showing up to training camp, you might just be content not playing. So, with that being said, it's not surprising to see Gregory get released. It is a shame, because if Gregory was here and was playing, I would feel a little bit better about this pass rush. No, would I feel like amazing about it? No, but it would help, I think, because you'd have a guy who, you know, can at least put up like 6 sacks a season, and that isn't to disrespect the guys that are there, like Yaya Diaby, JTS, Chris Braswell, Anthony Nelson, and some of the other guys, but like it just added another veteran, right? It added a veteran to this group. A guy who has started games in this league before, a good amount of games at that. Again, you got rid of Shaq Barrett. You needed somebody in that role. And I think even Jason Light had said whenever they brought in Randy Gregory that he, you know, wanted some... The reason they brought in Randy Gregory was for some veteran depth. So, I mean, if that's the goal, and that's still your goal, do you trade for somebody? I don't know if you're going to still trade for a Hassan Reddick, but, like, do you go out and maybe trade for somebody else, like a low-key kind of guy? Do you sign a Yannick Ngakoue? I would love that move, by the way. I'd absolutely love that move. I know some people have been like, oh, he's a mercenary. So was Ndamukong Suh when he came to the Bucs, and people love that guy. So, I mean, I don't know. I wonder how this is going to affect the game plan there. But, you know, point being is this: Randy Gregory is going to be gone. He's going to be released. It is what it is. It's something that was expected. It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when. And now that has just hit the case there. You know, that has just hit the mark, so to speak. The shoe dropped. The other shoe dropped, I guess, is the way to say it. And it's not surprising. There really isn't anything else to say about it besides, like, this was a self-inflicted thing. The Bucs, Randy Gregory he might not want to play this year. Probably should have told the Bucs. And now he's not going to be playing for the Bucs going forward. And the Bucs still have a need at outside edge rushing linebacker for a veteran. And we'll see if they get that somewhere down the line. So, you know, man, like, wish nothing but the best for Randy Gregory, I suppose. But not a surprising move. Not a surprising move, in my opinion. So, Yeah, there you have it.